2, 3, and.
Hey y'all, this is the day that the Lord has made, and I shall rejoice and be glad in it. For I will bless the Lord at all times, and his praises shall continually be in my mouth. Today is Thursday, y'all. Thankful Thursday, and I am so thankful and so grateful that the Lord allowed me to see yet another day to be in the land of the living. So thankful and grateful. And like I always say, if you're watching this video, you should be grateful and thankful that he woke you up this morning and started you on your way. So I'm going to talk about briefly on making God our safe place. Making God our safe place. God is our refuge, not our escape. He is our refuge, not our escape. Psalms 46:1 says, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. In trouble. When we are in trouble, when I am in trouble, I know that he is my refuge and my strength. And he is your refuge and strength as well. When life feels overwhelming, our instincts is often to escape into distraction, people, or avoidance. But God doesn't invite us to escape reality. You can't escape reality. He invites us to run to him in the middle of it. In the middle of what you're going through. He invites you to run to him. A refuge is not a place where storms don't exist, because they do exist. It's a place where we're protected while the storm rages. We are protected while the storm rages. God as our safe place means we don't have to minimize our pain or pretend we're strong. You don't have to pretend. He already knows. You don't have to pretend. We come as we are, afraid, tired, unsure, and he meets us there. He will meet you right where you are. Right where you are. His presence doesn't always change the circumstances immediately, but it always changes us. And that's the truth. It changes us, because I am a witness to that it has done just that for me. Where have I been running for safety instead of running to God? So where have you been running? Where have you been running for safety instead of running to God? Instead of running to God. Lord, teach me to come to you first. Help me to trust you are close, present, and strong enough to hold everything I'm carrying. And he is, y'all. He is strong enough to hold everything that you're carrying. Everything. Another thing is abiding instead of hiding. Abiding instead of hiding. Psalms 91:1 says, the one who lives under the protection of the Most High dwells in the shadow of the Almighty. Dwells in the shadow of the Almighty. There's a difference between hiding from God and abiding with God. I'm going to read that again. There's a difference between hiding from God and abiding with God. Making God our safe place means choosing to dwell with him, not occasionally visiting when things fall apart, but remaining connected daily. You got to stay connected to him daily. Because, sometimes we do go to God when things are all in chaos. But when things are fine and perfect, then we tend to forget. You can't forget. You cannot forget. You cannot forget. I'm going to read that again. Making God our safe place means choosing to dwell with him, not occasionally visiting when things fall apart, but remaining connected daily. You got to remain connected to God daily. It's a daily thing. It's a daily thing, staying connected with God. Abiding is intentional. It's choosing prayer over panic, truth or fear, and trust over control. My God. Abiding is intentional. It's choosing prayer over panic, truth over fear, and trust over control. The shadow of the Almighty speaks of closeness, so close that his presence covers us. It covers us. Safety is found not in distance, but in nearness. It's found in nearness. So what would you like for me to dwell with God constantly, not just in crisis? I'm sorry, let me read that again. So what would it look like for you to dwell with God constantly, not just in crisis? Not just in crisis, but on a regular basis. Talking to God, going to God. God, draw me closer. Help me remain in your presence and find peace under your covering. I want you to be my dwelling place. He's my dwelling place, y'all. He is my dwelling place. And another thing is resting in God as Father. Resting in God as Father. Romans 8:15 says, so you have not received a spirit of slavery to fall back into fear. Instead, you receive the spirit of adoption. You receive the spirit of adoption. God is not just our refuge. He is our Father. He is a good, good Father. He is our Father. Safety is deeply connected to belonging. Safety is deeply connected to belonging. When we know we are loved, chosen, and adopted, fear lost its grip. Fear lost its grip. That's when we know. When we know we are loved, chosen, and adopted, fear can have no hold on us whatsoever. When you know, but you got to know. You got to know. You got to have that relationship with God. Making God our safe place means resting in his heart, not striving for his approval, but resting in his heart. A child feels safest not because they understand everything, but because they trust who is holding them. In God's presence, we are not tolerated. We are treasured. You are treasured. You're not tolerated, you're treasured. So, do you need to relate to God more as a distant authority or a loving Father? A loving Father. Do you need to relate to God more as a distant authority or a loving Father? He's a loving Father, y'all. He is a good, good Father. That's who he is. Abba, Father, help me rest in your love. Heal any fear that keeps me from trusting you fully. I choose to make my home in you. Y'all make your home in God. You got to make your home in him. That's the best place to be. Okay, so making God our safe place is a daily choice. One we return to again and again. Life may remain uncertain. Storms may still rise. But our security is no longer dependent on what happens around us. It is rooted in who God is and where we abide. When we run to him instead of away, dwell in his presence instead of hiding in fear, and rest in his love instead of striving for control, we discover a peace that cannot be shaken. My God, cannot be shaken. God does not promise a life without trouble. He doesn't promise a life without trouble, but he promises his presence within it. He promises presence within it. So today, choose to make your home in him. Let his presence be the place where your heart settles, your faith is renewed, and your soul finds rest. God is not just your refuge. He is your safe place. He's your safe place, y'all. He is your safe place. So listen, on this Thursday, enjoy your day today. May God continue to bless you. I love you all, and I will talk to you soon. God bless.